Sweetheart, it's time for dinner. Honey, please come off the ceiling and eat. It's flesh. Some looters fell into the pit trap, so you can eat good tonight. There you are. Are you feeling any better? I know your throat's kind of rotten, sweetie. That's why we've been practicing the charades. Can you act out how you feel today? Honey, slamming the bars doesn't tell me anything. I know the hunger hurts, but just play nice and you can have dinner. Now, how do you feel today? Mm-hmm. That's great, hun. I think your fine motor functions might even be improving. Now, step away from the bars and I'll slide the plate in. Sweetheart, I need you to focus. We do this every night. You step away from the bars, I give you a plate, you eat, then you give it back. And you've been doing so well lately, too. So step away from the bars? That's good, honey. Dig in. We'll have plenty more human for the next few days. I've been testing a sedative on the walkers for a while now. I think it'll help calm you down. Then maybe we can go outside every once in a while. Ooh, strong feelings about that word, huh? Outside? I'd love to take you out there, but I can't trust you yet, honey. Whenever I test you, you always try to hurt me. Once you get the whole radiation poisoning thing under control, we can do whatever you want. Looks like you're done with your meal. Can you slide the plate back under the bars? Come on, honey, you're almost there. You do so much better after you're fed. I know you can do it. You did it, sweetie! And so gently, too. Maybe I ought to feed you flesh more often. This is turning out to be such a great day. The eggheads paid their protection for the month, so we're rolling in dough, which means I'll be sitting pretty with you for a nice while longer. You ready to write today's journal entry? I knew you would be. Today marks day 255 of your time in this cage. I'm betting that 256 will be the magic number, since it's 16 squared, and we got married on February 16th. Do you still remember that day? I do. Food rations, 8 out of 10. Water rations, 10 out of 10. Gasoline reserve, 3 out of 10. Daily kills, 3. Ammunition spent, none. I'd say we're doing pretty good, aren't we, hun? I'll head to the oil fields tomorrow, which means you get to hold down the fort. Won't that be fun? It was partially cloudy today, and that family of deer popped in to say hello again. Isn't that nice? That's our journal entry for today. Now it's time for your test. What was the weather like yesterday? Honey, I know you remember how to answer. Use your hand signs. Was yesterday's weather cloudy, rainy, or sunny? No, sweetie, that's not right. But good job trying. You moved your fingers very well. We've still got some time before it's dark. Let's play a game. I'm going to put this rock in one of the cups. Then I'll shuffle the cups and you'll point to the right one, okay? All right, sweetie. Which cup has the rock? That's right! I believe that's 30 consecutive days of correct guesses. Great job! You know, I still remember when you just mindlessly lunged at me. You've come so far, and I'm so proud of you. I'm certain that with some more time, and maybe a flesh farm, you'll be an upstanding apocalypse partner. Ooh, maybe you'll be able to sneak into infested places for us. That'd be really useful. Did you understand that too, or are you just getting hungry again? It's always a little hard to tell with you. I tell you what, you've been so polite that I think you can have a little treat. I'll go mix something up for you. Just stay right here. Wow, you didn't even flinch when I re-entered the room. You must be in a good mood or something today. I settled on sugar water for you. I know how much you like it, and I even put it in a cup this time. So you'll have to be really careful not to spill it. Back away from the bar, sweetie. You backed up with no hesitation. That dinner must have been really filling for you to be keeping your cool this well. The cup isn't fragile, so don't worry about that. And I didn't fill it too high, so just lean down, pick it up, and take a drink. I'm sure you can do it. Now would you look at that? You got almost all of it inside your mouth. I think there must have been something special about that looter, because you're performing amazingly today. You know what? Why don't you come on up against the bars? I think I can get a good look at you with you being all docile-like. You know, I don't give you enough credit, but you still listen really well. When you first lost it, I thought I'd have to reteach you English. Glad to see that's not the case. You still look so much like yourself. Your eyes always look a little milky, but I can look past that. I still see your heart behind them. And I can see your heart through your chest, but that's not important. If you weren't a walking pile of germs and rabies, I'd kiss you right now. I still love you, sweetheart. I never stopped loving you, and one day we're going to be together again. Proper together, not just in the same room. I know it. Sun's going down. I'm going to head off to bed. Gotta be up early to make it there and back from the oil fields. Remember, the key to the cell is between your mattress and your sheets. If you can hold it together long enough to unlock the door, then you can come join me in the other room. Good night, sweetheart. Hey, babe, it's only been a few minutes, but something's been bugging me. Are you still awake? Yeah, I know you can't sleep, but sometimes I catch you pretending to. That always gives me hope. I just came to ask a favor, honey. Could you touch your nose for me? Wow, hon. That was really quick, and a lot more accurate than most times. It's been almost a half hour since you ate, and you're still keeping it together. I think there might have actually been something special in that flesh. We don't need gas that bad. Instead, I'm going to get the eggheads to do some science mumbo-jumbo on the corpse. See if they can figure out what's fixing you. Maybe 256 will be the day. Talk to you soon, honey. Mwah. Sweetheart, guess what? Oh, it's worn off. But that's okay, because I have the solution. The nerds say the looter was really high on something when they died, and an active agent was saturated in their flesh. It's what made you so zen. And with a little science, they think they can figure out what drug it was. And then we can get you a steady supply, and you'll be stable all the time. We can be together again. This continued violence is notable. Logically, it's probably withdrawals. So we'll have to make sure that your supply never runs out. But still, this is a huge step in the right direction. Here, I've got another plate of this stuff ready for you. I can string you along with this until the eggheads fix you, and then everything will be better. There you go, hun. Eat up. Want to do our little routine early? I'd say it's late enough. Today is day 256 of your time in the cage. It's looking like 257 will be the last. Food rations 8 out of 10, water rations 9 out of 10, gasoline reserve 3 out of 10, daily kills 0, ammunition spent 0. I'm busy traveling back and forth from home and the Eggheads camp, and it's nice and sunny out. A herd of sheep came down from the mountain to graze. I have to say, I'm really hopeful for today's test. Honey, do you remember what the weather was like yesterday? use your hand signs. That's right! Cloudy! I think we can skip our little game. You've already got it mastered. Let's try something a bit more advanced instead. In front of you, there are 4 playing cards. Look at them and think about what they mean. The numbers, the colors, the suits. I want you to point to the card that isn't like the others. Do you think you can do that for me? That's right! The 7 of diamonds was the only card that was red. Still so clever, even after everything. Can you slide the plate back for me? Yay, you're doing so well! This plan is definitely going to work. I'm sorry I'm rushing through this. I'm just so excited. I'm going to get a good night's rest and leave really early. You can still get the key if you're ready, honey. See you tomorrow. Here it is, hun. I've got the rest of the viable flesh from the looter all here. I'm going to get you nice and calm, then you can take your first dose of medicine. I don't even need you to back away from the bars. I'm just too ready for this moment. I'll hand you the flesh through the gaps. Ready? I've been thinking about your ability to speak. I can't tell if your vocal cords are shot or if you're just a little too scatterbrained to form words. Once we get you calmed down, we can do some tests. Not like it matters. I'd love you either way. I think the eggheads will want to meet you too. There are a few ghouls that are stable, but no one's ever heard of a feral one recovering. You'll be the first. Maybe we can even get enough of this stuff to cure other people. Get a little community going. Then again, maybe this stuff only works on you. We don't know how much the drugs are doing in comparison to how much is just you being special. Plus, I think the treatment I've been giving you has helped. All our tasks and the mental activities might have just kept you sane. We're almost done with the meat, honey. Just a little more. We'll have you outside and free real soon. There you go, sweetie. I'm going to get the spare key and unlock this door. I have complete faith that this stuff will work. Before we start, I'll check in one last time. How are you feeling today, sweetheart? I'm so proud that you stuck it out, honey. Now, just stay still and calm for a second. The injection might hurt a tinge, but it's going to be worth it. All right, honey. How do you feel?